Friday.
Yes.
Who is on the next edition of the Chronicles of Podcast? Last, no. Pause, no. 3. Guitarl. Alt. See, this week!
Guitar? Threw me off for a minute. Anyway, joining us this week, we have an incredibly talented man. He is a lead singer. He is a guitar player. And he is a man with a PhD from the incredible Jetski. It is Charles Fitzgerald. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good band. Yeah, so guys, if you haven't checked this band out, you really need to, because it's not like my sort of music, but because the Noise Cartel were like, you need to interview these guys, interview them now. I was like, yes, of course I will. No, I'm joking. The Noise Cartel have been nothing but fucking fantastic and giving us so many beautiful and wonderful interviews. I checked them out and was like, fuck me, these guys are good. Very good, in fact. And they hail from the mighty Sheffield, of all places.
Yeah, as soon as I read their bio and it was like, from Sheffield, I was like, Tom's going to love them. It doesn't matter what the music's like, Tom's going to love them. But the music is incredible. Again, I'd never heard of them until I received that email. I was like, let's check these bad boys out. I was like, yeah, this is head-bopping music. This is awesome. I'm really enjoying this. So everyone, go to the old Spotify, search up Jetski. You know how to spell it. It's like the little thing you ride on the ocean. And they're fantastic. Yes, that's my impression of Jetski. Did you like it? It was good, wasn't it?
I loved it. Plus, you get all that northern charm from Charles. It's just a gloriously hilarious interview.
This is superb. But make sure, as we said, you go onto Spotify, check out the latest single, Joey and Zoe. And this Friday, when this interview drops, their brand new EP for the family drops as well. So it's a glorious day for jet ski fans. That's the way I see it. But speaking of jet skis, Charles looks at the camera and he says, I don't know about you lads, but when I think of Sheffield, I think of water sports, and says things like this.
And then I went into a skate shop quite a lot, like when we were growing up, and I just used to ask every single song that was on in there because it was always sick music that I hadn't heard. And the guy who worked there, Adam Puck, he was my good friend for quite a long time. He gave me a USB to stop me asking, and it was a USB full. I know, and it was a USB full of everything.
And when they want to be called water sports, do some research and go, oh, bar gum, no, I definitely don't think we should be called that. Definitely. It looks like porn. Let's be called jet ski instead and tell you other stories like this.
We thought our music sounded quite sunshiny. It was like quite good vibe music. Made you think of this, made me think of the seaside. We have songs about going to the seaside, and stuff like that. And we were going to call it water sports. And then I found out that water sports is a porn category for people who like getting pissed on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I do marketing, and I know how hard it is to compete against like the SEO results. And I was just like, I don't want to fight Google listings for porn because you're never going to win no matter what you are.
And then he looks at the certificate behind him and goes, yes, I do have a PhD. I don't just sit in this room and get high. And then says other things like this.
Like he might have just like assistant produced it, and it's like the start of the song is like, we're the best music, DJ Khaled. And I think that's so sick. Like if I featured on somebody else's song, I'm shouting jet skis straight away. Like if I'll treat it like an MC. Do you know what I mean? I'll like if I was featured on someone's song, I'd be like, jet ski, jet ski, jet ski. And then I'd sing. Do you know what I mean? I like it. It's a cool tactic. Just say your name loads of times.
That's right, guys. The Chronicles of Jetski out this Friday at 6 p.m. UK time.
Be there or be jet ski shaped? I don't know.
Yeah, I was going to go for more water shaped, but it never seems to end, does it? So I'm going to go for a wave.
Oh, that works too.